Senator John Hickenlooper is the junior senator from Colorado, serving his first term in the Senate. Prior to that, he served as both mayor of Denver and governor of the state. His path to the Senate may seem ordinary, but his path to public service in the first place was anything but. He started his career as a geologist, then took a chance and opened Colorado's first brew pub. Craft brewing remains a hobby of his. Senator Hickenlooper is a member of the Bipartisan Task Force for Combating Anti-Semitism. He plays the banjo for fun, always has a dog at his side, and is a big baseball fan. Senator Hickenlooper has joined this celebration every year he has been in the Senate, and we are honored to welcome Senator Hickenlooper back to the Jewish Heritage Celebration on Capitol Hill. Senator John Hickenlooper.
Greg always gives me such a warm introduction that I worry that I will never be able to live up to it. But that aspiration is something I hope we all share. I want to give congratulations to both Malcolm Hoenlein and Eric Gertler. Their accomplishments and their commitment and who they are as people deserves the recognition they get today. Obviously, this has been a particularly challenging year. My heart, my wife's heart, our family are with you and with every Jew in Colorado, across the United States, around the world. We've seen levels of anti-Semitism and hate that I can't ever remember in my life seeing. It's a painful reminder of what lingers in the shadowy edges of society. It's also a reminder for all of us who aren't Jewish to stand up and push back on hate, to protect our Jewish friends and neighbors. When I first started my brew pub and joined the board of the Convention Visitors Bureau, 40 people on the board, the first 3 people that came up and welcomed me, and they didn't know me, a guy named Ken Gart, a guy named Eddie Robinson. He owned the dairy. Ken Gart owned Gart Sports. And then Barry Hirschfeld, who was a printer. And they were the first 3 people in the first meeting that came up and are to this day among my closest friends, and they were the 3 Jews on that committee. And I think it says a lot about the history of the Jewish community reaching out to the outsider, the person who's on the margins, who's at risk. I think it's a lot of what you're celebrating today and honoring that perseverance and community, the successes of the Jewish community in so many different ways. The Jewish American Heritage Month is a time to celebrate these accomplishments and again provide the platform for future success. In Colorado and across America, as I say, Jewish Americans are the leaders and the fighters for justice, for an equitable world, just living the values of your faith. In Colorado, Frances Weisbart Jacobs was one Jewish American. She impacted millions in Colorado and in the United States. She moved to Denver in 1874. She quickly became known as Colorado's Mother of Charity. She helped look at the numbers of disenfranchised people, many of them suffering from respiratory illnesses like TB, tuberculosis. She helped found the National Jewish Hospital to aid anyone stricken with TB. My wife, Robin, who could not be here today, but she serves on the board of National Jewish to this day. It is, to this day, the #1 respiratory hospital in America. It's continued to flourish and continues to help millions of people across the country. Jacob's legacy stands large, like that of so many Jewish leaders across this country. Malcolm Hoenlein and Eric Gertler, they honor her tradition of investing and serving their communities. I'm grateful to be here with you and grateful to add my voice to that recognition and that celebration.